Aries, welcome back to the channel. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising in a relationship and separation from your person. Friendly reminder, take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If nothing resonates, be sure to check your other placements once all videos are out. If it still does not resonate, leave the message behind. It is not for you at this time. If it resonates, or if you simply enjoy, please remember to like and subscribe. That way you're notified of future content. Helps me, helps you, and all that jazz. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising in a relationship and or in separation from your person. Welcome back to the channel. If you are returning, if you are new to the channel, thank you for popping in. Just a heads up, I don't know if you guys have noticed, I do two different kinds of readings for these. This one is the relationship cross. The other one is just a basic general pattern. So, let us go ahead and begin. For this, we start with the past. This is your past, your person's past, or possibly even the relationship of the past. We have the Three of Arrows. That is air energy. That is the Three of Swords in the reverse position. We have Tamino and Pamina, the Fool's Journey. Or I'm sorry, the Fool card in the upright position. That is innocence in this deck. And we have the Queen of Coins and earth energy there. So going ahead and start this off, Aries. First up, that Three of Arrows in the reverse position. So as we know, the Three of Arrows is usually loss, sorrow, heartbreak. The Three of Arrows can be loss, sorrow, or oversensitivity. In the reverse position, it's actually overindulging in grief for the sake of drama and a slow easing of sorrow. It can also be release and letting go and moving on. So it can actually be a very positive card. We're in the past position, so I feel like we possibly have held on to hurt and heartbreak, holding kind of a grudge. We do have Innocence, the Fool's card, which is new ventures, innocence, trust, and optimism. The start of a great journey, innocence that allows one to be open to possibilities, and protects from difficulties, facing fears, trusting your heart, feeling protected by divine forces. So you may have held a bit of a grudge. You might be holding on to a little bit of sorrow and heartbreak. Your walls are definitely up. You're on a defense. You're feeling kind of like, I don't need anyone else. I'm very dependent in this situation because I've leaned on people before and they've hurt me. But you are coming out of this. You are on a grand journey. You've probably been doing a lot of shadow work, self-work, meditation, introspection, retrospection, growing, maturing, especially since we have this Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins is that earth energy. It's the Queen of Pentacles, fertility, prosperity, beauty, and generosity. So creating prosperity and harmony, fertility, possibly parenthood, loyalty, warmth, and affection, and love. So you're coming into an energy, or you are building it up, that you have a grand sense of self-love, self-pride. You are learning to be more dependent. And not really needing somebody. This could be brought in by this past relationship or relationship in general. It could be something that has shown you that love exists, or good things can come. Let's go ahead and check out your energy. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Seven of Staves, fire energy. The Eight of Cups is water energy. And then we actually have the King of Coins. How interesting for that. This is you in your wonderful energy. So we have that Eight of Cups, which is leave takings, disillusionment, and transitions. So a time to move on, need for more substance in life, whether that be more satisfying relationships or a more authentic way of life. You're tired of living kind of like in a lie. You're tired of not being yourself. You're tired of having to please everyone. The Seven of Staves is fire energy. that is in the reverse position, it's usually defense, combat, and struggle. So in the reverse, it's feeling overwhelmed, being your own worst enemy, creating problems to distract what's really going on. So there could be a tendency to make bigger deal out of things, or perhaps to put yourself in a position where it's like, you know what, I'm really struggling with XYZ, but I'm going to focus on this because this seems to be more of a problem. Now, I do think you are coming out of that energy because you do have that King of Coins. So perhaps you're realizing that you do have a bit of a defense mechanism or a coping mechanism set up. Could be dependencies, could be a little bit of you're like a drama magnet. So like things come to you and things happen and you're like, okay, well, I don't really like drama, but for some odd reason, it surrounds me. This could be your upbringing. This could be the people in your family. This could be your friends. This could be your relationships. And you don't seem to be able to break away from that. But you are. So you have the King of Coins, which is a persistence. It's a business acumen. It's riches and a success. So the ability to create wealth, real estate transactions, investments, money, or emotional steadfastness and persistence. So you are realizing you are coming into your power. You are working on things that you need to work on. You are getting a deeper reflection for this. For your person, Aries, we have Temptation, card number 15, Paolo and Francesca. We have the Five of Staves in the upright position, and we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So Temptation, card number 15, is the Devil card. That is Capricorn energy, which is your person, inner turmoil and obsession. So we have tempted by forces one cannot control, obsession in the form of envy, sensual desires, and the need to be controlling. Okay, so they feel like there is this need or this temptation. They probably have the dependencies. They have dependencies. They have toxic things that they need to work on so that they can raise their vibration here. You are already working on that. That is why your energy is this way. Sorry, I'm just going to scoot the camera back a little bit here. But they are kind of in a controlling, low state of vibrancy. They could also just be a Capricorn, of course, but there is a feeling of entrapment, competition, a struggle here. Because we have that Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a fire energy. Conflict, competition, and dissension. So ego-oriented competition, losing sight of what's important because of petty disagreements. So they are struggling with what is important. They are struggling to focus on that goal, that self-accomplishment. They're struggling with those temptations because they just cannot get over being in the wrong or being not worthy, not feeling like they deserve better things, things like that. We then have that Queen of Cups in the reverse position. As said, this person is struggling. They are struggling with conflict. They're struggling to heal. They're struggling to move forward. So soulfulness, emotion, inspiration, and receptivity. In the reverse, it's overwhelmed by emotions that need sorting, a need to take control of these feelings, and disharmonious relationships. So they could be almost stalkerish. They could be avoidant. They could be as said, addicted to things. They could be not working on themselves and not trying to go in, commit to changing. And that is the energy that I'm receiving here. They are flip-flopped. They are not raising their vibration. They are not focusing on what they need to focus on. For the future potential, we do have Tristan and Isolde. Card number 7, Desire, that is the Chariot in the reverse or in the upright position. That is Cancer energy. In the reverse position, we have the Magician. Card number 1, Magic, Merlin, and Vivienne in reverse position. And we actually have the Nine of Coins in the upright position for you. So in the potential outcome, the potential future of this relationship, there is a potential to grow and there's movement. I feel like this is more for you though. I don't know if if this person in this reading is going to reach this or not. There is the potential for it though. Movement, fate, transition, and change. So being pulled by desire, movement into the next phase of life. If you're feeling impatient, don't worry. Transitions will go smoothly as if they are meant to be. We then have the Magician in the reverse, which is all about being blocked. So it's a self-empowerment, mastery, actualization, and growth. So reversed, we have a blocked power, feeling under the spell of another, manipulating or using others, a need to control situations behind the scenes, secrecy, trickster behavior, which creates distrust. So there's a movement and there's a change and there's a new phase, but there's this sense of manipulation. There's a sense of them not being changed. So there's this blocked power, a manipulation of power. They're very negative. It's a very flip-flopped energy. We have the Nine of Coins, which is actually all about success. So your Nine of Coins is luxury, prosperity, fertility, and pleasure, feeling blessed by life, enjoying the fruits of one's labors, material prosperity. Now that this has been accomplished, perhaps it's time to create a family. So there's this want and desire to have this stable foundation, but it's blocked. And there's momentum towards it, but there's something here that is just blocking it. Let's go ahead and pull on this potential outcome here. We're going to use the Rider-Waite deck. Can you please clarify Strength in the reverse, Leo? Six of Wands, sorry, in the reverse. And the Nine of Pentacles, the same exact card in the reverse position. Very interesting. So the Strength in reverse, Leo, is courage, strength, leadership, and confidence. So in reverse, it's feeling insecure or fearful, the scattering of energies, creating discord to weaken others. Okay. The Six of Staves is triumph, honor, and heroism. In the reverse, it's victory is elusive. You've done the work, you deserve the honors, but they haven't come, perhaps because of a lack of awareness in those around you and a lack of courage or honor. And then we have that Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position, which is overindulgence in material pleasures, perhaps to the point of compromising financial stability, guilt over possessing so much, and inability to enjoy it, fear, envy, or jealousy. Okay, so we have this possible here where there's movement and there's this possible nice found stable foundation, but your person is bringing with them all of this negativity, this grudge that we have, this resentment towards them, this mistrust. We can't move forward with it. So it's bringing in this negative energy here that I feel like you are actually walking away from. For our potential outcome, it's Libra in the reverse position. It's Justice in the reverse. So yes, I actually feel like you walk away from this person because they are not growing. They are not bringing themselves into the power that they need to be in. So Justice in the reverse, justice, wisdom, fairness, detachment. It's a frustration with bureaucracies or organizations. There's an impatience. There's the appearance of this card shows that this is a temporary situation. So the person is probably going to come back soon, or kind of things are going to unfold. That you might still be in a relationship with this person. I feel like it is in separation at this time. But this person will try to come back. And you're just not having it. You're not having it. You're not even sure if you want it. There's good times, but it's you have done so much growing and so much work. Yeah, the Fool in the reverse, the Seven of Swords, distrust, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, see, you have done a lot of work here. You have moved forward. But there's just this feeling here that they cannot provide what you desire. You know what you want. You feel like you don't need someone else, which is absolutely true. You do not need someone to complete you. You are complete by yourself. And you have done all this wonderful growing and all this work. And you're like, okay, well, I can provide to myself. What do you bring to the table? You're not bringing anything to the table. Especially with this, you're heeing and hawing over making the decision to take the leap. You're ready to do so, to start a new journey. But there's this distrust and this lack and this anger and this resentment and this grudge because of this tricky behavior, this manipulative behavior. And then, of course, the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Again, there's just like this slow movement. There's this lack of really putting their foot forward, really wanting this as much as you wanted it at one point in time. So it's an unrealistic expectation, moodiness, and an overactive imagination. So I do feel like you walk away from this. The good news, yeah, I mean, the Knight of Cups in reverse indicates that your dream project or good news will turn out poorly. For example, promises will be revoked, or deals will fall through, or that the project or events won't live up to expectations. So when reversed, the Knight can signal that your dreams and emotions are getting away with you, perhaps making you too depressed or overwrought to bring projects to fruition. I feel like this is brought in because of this person. This person is not at peace with themselves. They have not done the work. They have not put their best foot forward, which makes it so that you're like, no, until you are on the same page as me, until you are at the same vibration, until you have done everything in your power to do what needs to be done, we're not doing this because I deserve more. So let's go ahead and grab some romance angels for you. Thank you so much. You know what? And I'm going to go ahead. Let's grab I'm going to use my typo deck real quick. I'm going to see if there's any other offerings coming towards you. I feel like you are making the decision, rightfully so, that you are walking away from this. Yes, there is absolutely. We have the Page of Wands coming in. So they are coming in with this ambition. They are a little immature. They could be younger than you. That's not really the energy I'm picking up here. I feel like they're a little bit more immature, or they seem immature to you. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So a little bit of an imbalance in emotions. How do I want to word that? Let me grab... So using wealth to manipulate others, giving with expectations, resenting those who need help. So it might come across like they are trying to win you over and you're kind of like, well, what the heck, And then we have the Five of Wands again, which is all about that competition. So there is going to be a competition for your love, for your time and attention. But it is coming in. There is another offering coming in besides the person, besides your specific person here. So we do have wedding. This situation involves marriage. You could be married. You could have been married to this person. You might have wanted to be married to this person. Perhaps you still do. Perhaps they want to be married to you, or perhaps you meet someone at a wedding. You have a wedding to go to, some sort of big event. Or you could even find marriage with this person later on in life. Not sure if that will all resonate, but it'll be a very strong connection, right? Passion. So we do have a very passionate connection coming in, but it also says allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So just be very passionate, have fun, enjoy life again, live in that present moment. And we do have true love. So this is the romance of a lifetime. So there is a true love coming in, very passionate one. It could lead to further commitment, but at this time that is the messages for you there from the romance angels. We do have messages to pull from your person. Let's see what's going on with your specific person here. We have I wish to be like you. I am scared of rejection. I'm obsessed with you. So as said, there is like a little bit of a stalkery feeling, and they wish they could be a different person because they are just not they're not willing to do the work. They are very stuck in their ways. They think you're better than them. They think you're stronger than them, which you probably are. They're obsessive and controlling. They have a very addictive or codependent energy about them. And they wish they could be a different person because they know you deserve more. They know you deserve better. Which if they just put their foot down and actually did the work, they could be that person for you. But they're too stubborn. So hammer, there's a sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. Either way, that could very well be your person's energy. That could be yours. They're self-sabotaging, and then there's you who's working and building up something better. There's a mask, so not showing true feelings, hiding, personifying, pretending, deluding, and gaslighting. So there's definitely an energy of deception, that Seven of Swords. Axe, as said, you're going to give them an axe. You are not taking them back. You are like, you know, this is not it. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. So you either are moving on or you decide that when they return, you are going to be done. Wedding rings, union and wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So again, wedding is coming up. There could be a very strong commitment coming through. Then we have the butterfly, relationship evolving into the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. So I feel like that's already you. You are the butterfly, but I also feel like that coincides with the relationship that is coming in towards you. And again, you have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. And I feel like that's the energy that you are in right now when you walk away from your person. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab you some cosmic insights. And that will close out this one. If you feel like there's more messages for you, please be sure, as I said earlier, to check your other placements. Check your other placements, or I do the relationship readings separate from the singles readings, because I feel like sometimes their messages are a little different, but sometimes they have a lot of the same energy. So if you are in separation, I would recommend watching both. If it's not resonating, you can absolutely leave. But I see a lot of commonalities in the readings. So I like to just mention that, like, check the singles one if you're in separation from this person. Or if you feel like you're going to be, it might even have a message for you there, especially if you're looking for another opportunity, because they will speak on that. In most cases. We do have let go. So make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. So again, that butterfly. So let go, make new, wonderful experiences. We have communication, compromising, forgiving, and working it out, or just having open conversations that make it so that you people know where you stand. They know your true intentions. You stand with your integrity. You have your needs out there so that they are met. You have your boundaries clear and concise. So there's no muddling. No excuses. There's date night, so get ready to be wined and dined. So you do have a love interest coming in. There's going to be a date of some kind that could bring in this wonderful energy, this strong commitment when the time is right. And then for you wonderful Aries, if there is a question on your mind, a yes or no, you did get the ladybug. So the answer is yak. Yes, yuck, yes, luck is on your side. So thank you guys so much for being with me today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it resonated. If it resonated, and or if you simply enjoyed, please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.